On this Learning with Lisa video, we will practice multiplication with decimals. We'll do two problems. Each one will have a decimal on the top factor and a decimal on the bottom factor. Our first problem is 5.3 times 3.14. 3.14 has the most digits out of both factors, so I will put 3.14 on the top times 5.3. Now notice, in this problem I did not line up the ones place and I did not line up my decimal point. That is because I'm working with decimals, and what I need to do instead is line up the digit that is all the way to the right. So 4 is all the way to the right in my top factor, and 3 is all the way to the right in my bottom factor, so I've lined those up in their own column. Then 1 and 5 get their own column, and 3 is out here by itself. Now I'm just going to begin multiplying. I'm going to pretend like those decimals are not even there. So I'm going to ignore my 5 first, because that's one digit over to the left, and I'll start on the right. 3 times 4 is 12. My 2 goes here, and I bring my 1 over and put it above the next digit to the left. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 more is 4. 3 times 3 is 9, and that goes here. Now I'm done using my 3. I've multiplied it by everything in my top factor, so I need to straighten up my problem. I'll clean the house and make Mama happy, or put 0 in the hero down here to hold my place. Now I'm ready to move over. I'm done with this place. I'm holding my place down here, and I can move to the left. Ignore my 3. 5 times 4 is 20. The 0 from my 20 goes down here, and the 2 from my 20 goes over the next digit to the left. Ignore my 3. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 more is 7. Ignore my 3. 5 times 3 is 15. Okay. Now I have two products down here, so I need to add them. 2 plus 0 is 2. 4 plus 0 is 4. 9 plus 7 is 16. Carry my 1. 5 plus 1 more is 6. And 1 plus nothing is 1. All right. So now I have a product, but I am not done, because I've been ignoring those decimals, and now I need to pay attention to them. It's time to find out how many places I'm going to move before I place my decimal. So what I need to do is count how many places of decimals are in my factor, my two factors. So in this factor, there's 1 place after the decimal point. In this factor, there are 2 places after the decimal point. Now I've circled everything that comes after the decimal point in both my factors, and I can count. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 circles. That is the number I need to remember. 3 circles. Now that I know I have 3 circles, that tells me I'm going to move 3 places in my product, 1, 2, 3, before I place my decimal. So my product is 16.642, or 16 and 642 thousandths. We'll do one more problem. The next problem is 94.17 times 4.5. I'm going to use my factor with the most digits to put on top, and that is 94.17. I'm going to line this up using the digits that are all the way to the right. So this 5 goes below the 7, there's a decimal there, and the 4 comes below the next digit. Now I can begin multiplying as if there were no decimals. So ignoring my 4, 5 times 7 is 35. My 5 goes here, and my 3 from my 35 goes above the next digit to the left. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 3 more is 8. 5 times 4 is 20, and nothing to add there. So my 0 from my 20 and my 2 from my 20. 5 times 9 is 45, plus 2 more is 47. I'm done with my 5 from my bottom factor. I've used it with everything from my top factor. Now I can straighten up. Clean the house, make mama happy, or put 0 the hero in to hold my place. Now ignoring the 5, 4 times 7 is 28. My 8 from my 28 goes here, and my 2 from my 28 goes over the next digit to the left. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 more is 6. 4 times 4 is 16 with nothing else to add. And 4 times 9 is 36, plus 1 more is 37. Now I need to add those up to get my product. 5 plus 0 is 5. 8 plus 8 is 16. Carry my 1. 6 plus 1 more is 7. 6 plus 7 is 13. Carry my 1. 7 plus 1 is 8. Plus 4 more is 12. Carry my 1. And 3 plus 1 is 4. The next thing I need to do is find out how many decimals I'm going to move over before I place my decimal point in my product. So I'm going to count how many decimals are after, how many places are in after the decimal point in each of my factors. So here's a decimal point and there's 1 place. Here's a decimal point and there are 2 places after that one. So once again, I have 3 circles. 1, 2, 3. That's my number I need to remember. I'm going to move over 3 places, 1, 2, 3 to the left, to place my decimal point. So my product here is 423.765, or 423 and 765 thousandths. Thank you for watching Learning with Lisa today, and I will see you next time.